Hi guys, today we're going to discuss progression test paper 2 science stage 4 from the year 2023 past paper. Duration for this paper is only 30 minutes and total mark is 30. So let's get started. For each question you will be given time to get your own answer. Then after the bell rings, the answer will be revealed. So number 1, the human body has a skeleton. A. Complete the diagram by labeling the bones of the human body. 1, 2, 3. So we have to give the answer in 3 slot. 1, 2, 3. Times given. Are you done, guys? So let's check out the answer. You may pause if you need some more time. So here's the answer. So this one is referring to the spine. Is here. This is the spine, and this is the rib cage to protect our organs like lungs, and this is the leg bone. Okay, let's go to the next number. 1B. Muscle work in pairs to move bones. Okay, so take 1, strictly 1. This is in bold. Pay attention to word in bold. Let's describe how muscles move bones in the body. Okay, one muscle contracts and the other muscle relaxes. One muscle stretches and the other muscle relaxes. Both muscles contract at the same time. Both muscles relax at the same time. Okay, time is given. Okay, let's check out the answer. So it's one muscle contracts and the other muscle relaxes. That is the only answer. This is the explanation of a muscles that one muscle contract when we lift up our lower arms. We raise it. So this biceps contract and triceps relax. Then when we lower our arms, our hand, so when we lower our hands here, the biceps relax and triceps contract. So they work in opposite. Biceps contract when we raise our hand or we bend our hand this way, and then triceps relax, and when we lower our hand, triceps contracted and biceps relax. Alright, let's move on. Question 1C. Moving the body regularly benefits our health. One benefit is a stronger heart. Suggest one other health benefit. One other is in bold of moving body. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. The answer for this may vary. You can just say we have stronger muscles, or you may say we have stronger bones. Okay? Any other answer that you want to clarify, you can write in the comment section. Let's move on. Alright, guys, number 2. The diagram shows the features of a volcano: eruption cloud, secondary cone, lava flow, crater, layers of lava and ash, and main vent, and also magma chambers. So now A. Complete the sentences about this volcano. Use the diagram to help you. Liquid rock is found below ground in the something. When the volcano erupts, lava flows out of the secondary cone and out of the... Alright, few seconds. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So here we go. Liquid rock is found below ground in the magma chamber here, and when a volcano erupts, lava flow out of the secondary cone and out of the crater. So not in here but out of the crater. Alright, let's move on. Now we are in number 2B. Volcanoes are found at breaks in the earth crust. What word describes the sudden movement of the earth crust? Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. You may pause if you need some more time to think. So it's earthquake, sudden movement of the earth crust. Let's move on. Now we are in question 3. The particle model is used to explain the properties of solids and liquids. A. Draw a line from each property to its correct explanation. Property: liquids take the shape of the container they are in. Liquids and solids cannot be squashed. Solids have a fixed shape. So explanation: particles move around in all directions. Particles are close together. Particles only move by vibrating. Particles move quickly. Particles are far apart. So times are given. Alright, let's check out the answer. Okay, so liquids, the shape of the container they are in, the explanation is because particles move around in all directions. Alright, so if you pour water into glass, they will have the glass shape. If you pour water into a bowl, they will have bowl shape. Now, next, liquids and solids cannot be squashed. So the reason is they are close together. The particles are close together. Now, unlike gas can be squashed or can be compressed. So liquids and solids, their particles are already close together, so they cannot be squashed. Solids have a fixed shape. Reason is particles only move by vibrating, so they do not move around like liquid or gas. Alright, let's move on. Some solids behave like liquids. Which solid flows like a liquid? Circle the correct answer. Iron magnet, plastic spoon, grains of sugar, wooden ruler. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So it's grains of sugar. If you pour grains of sugar, it will show that it can flow like a liquid, while actually it's a solid, right? But the rest, plastic spoon, iron magnet, they will not behave that way. Even wooden ruler. Let's move on. So now we are in question 4. Lily makes these electrical circuit. A. Explain why the lamp does not light. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So the light is switched off. That is the reason. The light is switched off. Alright? Okay, so let's move on. Right now for B, Lily changes the electrical circuit so that the lamp lights. Alright, but the lamp is very dim. Write down one way. This is in bold. Pay attention to word in bold. Lily makes the lamp brighter. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So she can add another cells to make the lamp brighter. Alright, let's move on. Okay, now we are in question 4C. The lamp is a light source. Complete the sentences to describe how we see an object that is not a light source. We see the object because light something of the surface of the object into our eye. Of the object into our eyes. Okay, we have to fill in the blanks. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So it's because the light reflects off the surface of the object into our eyes. So here's the explanation. The dog does not have the source of light, but at daytime the sun shines on the dog, and this ray is reflected off by the dog into our eyes. That's how we see the dog, even though the dog is not the source of light. Right, we hope it's clear. Let's move on to next question. Guys, number 5, Yuri investigates the melting. Yuri uses 4 ice cubes of the same size, uses different methods to melt each ice cube, records how long it takes for each ice cube to melt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 methods here, so you can pick from the question B. Write down one way. Strictly bold 1. Yuri makes his investigation a fair test. Right, let's check out the answer, guys. So since 4 ice cubes, and in here it shows 4 ways to 4 different methods to melt each ice cube. So one way to make his investigation a fair test is use 1 ice cube, 1 ice cube each time, or you may also say use the same size of ice cube. Right, that's the answer. If you have any other question, you may write in the comment section. Let's move on. Okay guys, now 5B, Yuri writes down his results. The ice cube in my hand melted in 3 minutes. In a beaker without salt or water 6 minutes. In a beaker with water 2 minutes. In a beaker with salt 1 minute. Complete his table. Time taken to melt in the unit here, and this is to fill. This is already given 2 minutes, and you have a slot to fill in here. So you may need some time, and if you can print out this, will be good. A PDF will be given if this video reach 20 likes. So share with your friends and give reach 20 likes. Alright, let's get some time to think about the answer. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. If you need some more time, please pause this video. So the answer in here is time taken is in minutes here. In a beaker without salt or water is 6 minutes. In my hand 3 minutes. In a beaker with salt is a 1 minute only. And a beaker with 2 minutes is for in a beaker with water. Let's move on. Okay guys, now we are in 5C. Complete the conclusion for this investigation. The fastest way to melt an ice cube is to something. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So the answer is add salt, because it takes 1 minute only. Alright, let's move on to D. Water turns to ice when it freezes. Which word describes freezing? Circle the correct answer. Time given. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So it's solidification. That's the only answer. Now let's move on. Okay, now 6. Look at the food chain. Leaf, caterpillar, chameleon, snake, and mongoose. Not drawn to scale. Complete the sentences about this food chain. The producer is D. The herbivore is the snake eats the mongoose is a predator, and a what? Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So is a producer is plant, leaf in this case. Herbivore is caterpillar, that it eats the plant. Snake is the chameleon here. Okay, so now the mongoose is a predator, and also because it eats other animal, and also a carnivore. So carnivore is an animal that eats other animal. Let's take a look of the explanation. So producer, organism like plants, they can create their own food through photosynthesis using sunlight to make glucose. So all plants is included as producer. Herbivore is like this cow eating grass. Animal primarily eats plants or algae. Example includes cows, rabbits, and many insects. So next, carnivore is like this bird of prey. It eats the fish. These are animals that primarily eat other animals. Example, lions, tigers, alright, and some birds of prey. Let's move on. Now we are in question 7. Some birds are suited to live and find food in water. Mike finds this identification key on the internet. Does the bird have legs that are longer than its body from head to tail? Yes or no? And if yes, does the bird have a long, thin beak? Yes or no? If yes, this is the answer. If no, this is the answer. Does the bird have a crest of feathers sticking up on top of its head? If yes, this is the answer. If no, there's another question. Does the bird have a bent beak? If yes, this is the answer. If no, this is the answer. No. A. Which bird in the key has a bent beak? Okay, let's show the answer, guys. So So it's in ibis is the answer, a band big. Let's move on. Now 7b, write down one way that grade E grade is different to the snowy E grade. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So the answer is grade E grade has legs that are longer than its body. So a snowy E grade in here and then grade E grade. So yes and no, this is the main difference. Legs that are longer than its body. Let's move on. Right now we're in 7C. 7C. So here Mike sees this bird flying near the water. Use the key to identify this bird here. If you need some more time, please pause this video. Alright, we will reveal the answer now. So the answer is a spoonbill. Alright, let's move on. How come the answer is spoonbill? And here we see here, you see from the leg is definitely not longer than its body of this path, no. And then we see from here that have a crest of feathers. We don't see any crest of feathers, so it's no. Have a bent beak, we can see that it's no. So that's the answer that conclude that it's a spoonbill. Alright, so this is the pictures of birds with a crest of feathers sticking up on top of his head. So this one here, and this is a bird with a bent beak here. Alright. Okay guys, 7D, Mike also sees this bird here. The bird has a beak suited to help it feed in the habitat where it lives. Pick one box that describes how the bird feeds. Use the picture to help you. Uses its beak to pick up seed from the ground. Uses its beaks to pull insects in the mud. Uses its beak to scoop up large fish into its mouth. Uses its beak to pull plants from the water. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So uses its beak to scoop up large fish into its mouth. We can see this big pocket here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this question is about energy. A, which type of energy is transferred from a loudspeaker to your ears? Okay, let's open up the answer, guys. If you need some more time, please pause. So the answer is sound energy from loudspeaker. Okay, let's move on. Now 8B, which type of energy is transferred when an object cools down? Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. Well, it's heat energy, of course. Let's move on. C, complete the sentence. Energy cannot be something, comma, lost, comma, used up, or comma. So too slow to fill in here. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So the answer is energy cannot be made, lost, used up, or destroyed. Alright, so today's discussion is conducted by Study with Tuition Online. We cater for all these subject and syllabus. Email us if you're interested to join with our online courses, and classes are available on weekday or weekend. Email us if you're interested for terms and conditions, and for more videos like this, check link in the description. You'll find all our playlists for stage from 3 up to 12 and for pre-university. And that is for today. Science Progression Test, Paper 2 2023, Stage 4 primary level. Please like and share to anybody who might need this video, and it also will help us to survive and produce more video like this. Ring the bell so you'll not miss any of our latest video. Subscribe, and this is our YouTube address. Just type Mark Kim in YouTube and this will appear. So bye bye, and if you have any question, comment, correction, please feel free to write in the comment section, and See you in the next video, and we hope today's discussion will be helpful to you, and God bless you.